Hey guys, I wanted to share this video with you that I came across. It's about this adoption agency that's going over into Ethiopia and stealing children, selling them to white families right here in America. Now this is going on right now in 2017. So this is human trafficking. This is the same stuff they did when they went over and stole black Africans and brought them over to America. That's what they're doing right now. There's been numerous cases where these families have been found out to be slaving these children, whether it's being sex slaves or just in general house slaves. But this is slavery that goes on right now. This story is just really talking about them going over to Ethiopia and stealing children that have families, children whose parents are alive, that has mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters and uncles that are very alive. Some cases where they have money and they're tricking these families into thinking that these children are going to get education and learn stuff, and then they'll be returned back home when that's not the case. I'm going to try to play the video again. Sometimes my computer doesn't work very well, so let's just see what it's doing tonight.
16-year-old looks like she's leading a very normal American life. Attending high school, making friends and contemplating her future. The reality though, is she firmly believes her real home is far away from here.
I didn't know I'm going to stay here. I mean, they never told me that I'm going to have a family that I'm going to stay with and I'm supposed to be their daughter. They never told me that. I just found that out when I got here.
Jenny Bradshaw was born in Ethiopia. How she came to be living in a small town in the United States is just one harrowing example of what happens when good intentions collide with money, corruption, and the largely unregulated adoption industry in Ethiopia.
This isn't good intentions. This is evil. They go steal this poor girl from her nice, warm country in Africa and bring her to these small little backwood hillbilly towns, and this is where she's supposed to flourish? Give me a break.
You can't imagine the depth of her pain. No one will understand the damage. It was seriously as if someone had ripped the soul out of her body and just left her. It was unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable.
When foreign correspondent travelled to Ethiopia last year to investigate international adoptions, we knew the system was faulty, but we were stunned by both the scale of the industry and the exploitation of the vulnerable.
I just want to go and take care of all those babies. They're so cute.
Hotel foyers were filled with Western.
I'm so against this. There is no way that a black child should be given to white parents. This should never happen. They know what they're doing when they're doing this. Like, seriously?
Families and their newly adopted children. But behind many snapshot moments lay a trail of deception.
If you want your child to be adopted by a family in America, you may stay.
No, while she's making this announcement to all these Ethiopians, they don't speak English. So they have no idea what she's saying to them. And you wonder why they're out there looking for kids. Okay, they go on TV and they act like there's all these orphans that are laying around with flies on their mouth that they just really need to just help them and do the right Christian thing and adopt them. Kids are here with their parents. These are not orphans. These are children with their parents, and she's trying to purchase them.
Children being recruited from families for adopted parents overseas. Mothers who say they were tricked into giving up their children.
And these parents can't go back to Ethiopia or come to America and demand their child back. And America's not sending these kids back. So they know that they're illegally obtaining these children, that they are purchasing and stealing these children, ripping them from their country and bringing them to these disgusting small hick towns full of white trash.
Like the United States, has not signed the Hague Convention on Intercountry Adoption. As a result, international adoptions have become a first rather than last resort, and foreign agencies are taking advantage.
Their father has died.
Do you see this though? Do you really think they understand what she's saying? She's laughing while she's saying their father has died. Okay, so make no mistake about this is trickery right here. They don't know that she's trying to sell their children. Why would they be smiling if they understood what she's saying?
Here is one of the biggest pieces of hypocrisy in adoption. If they're Hague accredited, what are they doing business with a country that isn't a Hague signer? And the answer is that they know that they have much more freedom to do whatever they want to do, to bully people in countries that aren't Hague signatories.
It's like selling. I told my family here that I feel like I've been sold.
She feels like she's been sold because she has been sold. That's what happened here. So I'm not going to play the entire video because it's pretty long, but I will put the address in the description box after we're done talking. But this is very upsetting to me. When I saw this, and I wasn't looking for it, I just going through videos. And this is very disturbing because I'm really against adopting Black children out to white parents. I don't even think they should be allowed to adopt Asians, but definitely should not ever. I don't care how rich they are. They can be billionaires, and they should not be able to go adopt a child from Africa. They shouldn't be able to adopt a Black American child. They really shouldn't be able to adopt any child that isn't white. You can't even trust them to adopt Russian children without sending them back. But this should not be going on. This is something that is going on as of today. So this is not old news. This is what's going on now. They're selling our children. They're taking our children from Africa and selling them to these white families in America. And this is why I say white supremacy is global terrorism. Because that little girl, she's not asking to be here. She doesn't want to be here. She wants to be at home with her siblings. And instead she's here in some podunk small town. Look at her. Like, I feel so bad.
And why me? What have I ever done to you? You know, what have I ever done to you that makes you lie all this and have me stuck in where I can't go back until I'm 18?
All she wants to do is go home. And she's stolen. What in our laws? This is white supremacy. I tell you, this is white privilege. When you can steal a child from another country and then tell that child she can't leave because she doesn't belong to her parents anymore, because these white people already bought her. These adoption agencies are stealing children and selling them. That's what they're doing. There's no adoption. There's no, oh, we're just these great Christians and we're saving these children. We need to get that out of our mind, because that isn't what's going on. I can't even imagine being tricked, told that my kid's going to go learn and they'll be back, you know, they're just going to go on like a class trip and then you never see your kid again. I mean, we saw that she's talking to these people and they don't understand what she's saying. They don't.
May stay.
Children being recruited from families for adopted
These are
parents
families.
mothers who say they were tricked into giving up.
They don't know what she's saying, and she knows that. And that is the leader of this is that white supremacist terrorist woman that is going into these countries right here. This is her right here. Let me get this again. This is her right here. And she's going, talking to these poor people. I'm like so frustrated because he's clearly helping her to convince these people to sell their children. I wonder how much he's getting. But these are not, look at these children. These are well taken care of children. These are not orphans. They do not need any help from these quote unquote Christians. And this is why I don't trust Christianity. I don't trust it. I never will. I never have. I don't do organized religions. These people are evil. They are stealing children and selling them, all in the name of Christianity. I can't even, like, there's no words to describe how I feel about these people. They purchase these kids like they're accessories. Like they want a nice purebred dog, a pet. This is sad and it's disgusting. And like, this is why I say we really need to get our stuff together. We really need to get ourselves united and fight this global terrorism, because it's horrible. And I want so badly to be able to go to Africa and see, you know, go to Ethiopia. That's that's actually where my sisters are planning our trip to go out here. But I can't imagine seeing a white person while I'm there. I can't imagine the rage that will like overtake me. Just the thought of it makes me feel rage, that they're going over there and they're stealing these children and they're selling them to these white families. I just can't. I'm over it. Anyways, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will put this link to this video in the description box in case you want to watch the entire video. It's pretty sad. It's very, very just like, it's all I can say is sad, for the lack of better words, because I really can't even express how I feel about it. Thank you.